early and y'all have much more work to do, but to win 4 games in a row for the first time in 2 years, what does that mean to the progress y'all are making
to
here?
win 4 in a row.
Yeah, we're taking the right steps. We're confident in what we're doing, and it's gelling quicker than probably some thought already.
It's gelling quicker than some thought.
I keep looking back, and I mentioned the San Antonio game, a tough one there, and so we could be even better.
Tough one losing to San Antonio, that they could be
even
better.
the games we lost, we were in them, whether it was a small lead or small deficit in the fourth quarter against Golden State. So, we felt we were going in the right direction, even with the losses, and now we've kind of put a few together, and it's good for them to see and feel success, and
good for them to see and feel
try to emulate that every game. Unselfish offense, aggressive defense, and it's a pretty easy recipe.
Can you talk about what you've seen from Jalen past couple games? He seems like he's starting to kind of find his shot.
Yeah, he was just fitting in initially, and as all the guys were trying to find their spots.
He says he was just fitting in.
Like I said, we understand them more as time goes as well. But he was kind of determining what he was going to do a lot of times, whether it was going to be a pass or drive or shot, and now he's just playing the game more free and reading much better. So being aggressive, looking for a shot, and making the right reads, and then defensively he's picked up as well. So happy with what he's doing, and we need him to be an aggressive scorer for us.
When your team comes out with an early lead like that, do you feel like they tap into a different mental capacity of toughness to maintain it, because it can be easy to let a lead go?
Questions about mental capacity and toughness to protect.
So, our thing is make it tough from the get-go, and when you do that and play offense and turn that defense into offense transition, I think we've done that over the last 4 games. And so, yes, it is a different mindset. You have to on them about not getting sloppy, and things come too easy at times, and guys start getting away with what got us that lead. And that's happened in the San Antonio game. It happened in some other games as well in the preseason where we were giving up leads. Even the Charlotte game, we had a big lead and lost it. So I feel we're getting a little bit better there. But I just stay on them and not let them slip up.
Coach, what did you think of Jalen's efficiency specifically, like the shots he took?
Yeah, it was good. I mean, look at the numbers. Obviously, he shot the 3 well. Other than the free throws, he was great. And so, hunting the right shots, getting downhill, knowing that they have some guys out and not a ton of rim protection, you could attack there. And so it was more him being aggressive, understanding what was lacking there, and wanted to play a matchup against a fellow USA guy. And he was on select team. Reeves was with the big team, and so I reminded him about that.
On the subject of gelling quickly, you mentioned a couple nights ago that you were real happy with the buy-in, and that was before the Kings game. Is that where the gelling comes from? Just people bought into what you want?
Yeah, you can see it, the way we're playing, the way the ball's moving offensively. And when guys are double pumping or playing in the crowd tonight, and I'm reminding them there's no need for that tonight. Like, it's an easy game. Find the crowd, find the pocket, whether it's a double team off the post up or the pocket pass. You got guys wide open. So just reminders there, but as I mentioned, both sides of the ball can be contagious if the ball is popping around the gym and then you're guarding at a high level. Everybody kind of gets on board, and so like I said, I'm happy with how fast they've gotten into that. Showed signs early, but to kind of put it together for 4 games in a row is great, but still can get a lot better.
Coach, to people that try and say, no Anthony Davis tonight, LeBron year 21, try to minimize the performance tonight, the overwhelming beatdown that was, what would your response be to those folks?
You got to play who's there. And so I've been on the other side of it on the wins and losses of teams that come in and have people missing, and there's a natural letdown for teams a lot of times. And so I reminded them that before the game. Davis is out, but other guys will have opportunities, and so to not relax at all and just remind them of that. But everybody has these situations throughout the year, and we're realistic with it as a coaching staff. Like, guys are missing, but we still want to do our job and be aggressive regardless of who's playing. And so we're trying to hold ourselves to a certain standard, and whoever's in or out, obviously it impacts the game, but if we can come out and get 30-point wins, it's still the NBA, and it's still NBA players out there.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.